Welcome back to our channel, where we dive deep into transformative books that can change your life. Today, we are exploring The Simple Path to Wealth by J.L. Collins. This book is not just a guide to financial freedom, but a roadmap to living a richer, more meaningful life. J.L. Collins, with his straightforward and relatable style, breaks down complex financial principles into actionable steps anyone can follow. This audiobook summary will guide you through Collins' wisdom, covering his philosophy on money, his investment strategies, and his practical advice on achieving financial independence. Stay with us until the end as we uncover the secrets to building wealth, enjoying financial security, and ultimately living a life of freedom and fulfillment. Part 1. The Foundation of Wealth Building. Understanding financial independence. J.L. Collins begins by introducing the concept of financial independence, FI. Financial independence means having enough wealth to cover your living expenses without needing to work for money. It's the freedom to make life choices without being constrained by financial necessity. Collins emphasizes that financial independence is not just for the wealthy, it's achievable for anyone willing to follow a disciplined and strategic approach to money management. Financial independence gives you control over your life. It allows you to make decisions based on what you want to do rather than what you have to do. Whether it's retiring early, traveling the world, or pursuing your passion projects, FI is the key to unlocking these opportunities. Collins stresses that achieving FI doesn't mean you have to become a millionaire overnight. It's about creating a sustainable plan and sticking to it over the long term. The power of FU money. One of the most liberating aspects of financial independence is what Collins calls FU money. This is the amount of money that allows you to walk away from any job or situation you dislike without worrying about the financial repercussions. FU money provides you with the ultimate freedom and peace of mind, allowing you to live life on your terms. Having FU money means you are no longer at the mercy of a demanding boss or a job that drains your energy. It gives you the power to say no to things that don't align with your values or bring you joy. Collins explains that the psychological freedom this brings is immense. It's not just about the financial aspect, but also about the confidence and security it provides. You know that you have a financial cushion to fall back on, which reduces stress and allows you to make better life decisions. Part 2. The Basics of the Stock Market. Demystifying the stock market. Many people find the stock market intimidating, but Collins breaks it down into simple, understandable terms. He explains that the stock market is a powerful tool for wealth creation. Stocks represent ownership in companies, and over time these companies grow, creating value for shareholders. Collins emphasizes that while the market can be volatile in the short term, it has historically trended upward over the long term. Investing in the stock market is not about timing the market, but about time in the market. Collins highlights the importance of a long-term perspective. He reassures readers that despite occasional downturns, the overall trajectory of the market is upward. By investing consistently and staying the course, you can harness the power of compound growth. The magic of compound interest. One of the key concepts Collins highlights is the power of compound interest. This is the process where the earnings on your investments generate their own earnings. Over time, this compounding effect can lead to exponential growth of your wealth. Collins illustrates how even small, consistent investments can grow significantly with time and patience. Compound interest is often called the eighth wonder of the world. Collins explains that the earlier you start investing, the more time your money has to grow. He provides examples and calculations to show how small, regular contributions to an investment account can accumulate into substantial wealth over decades. This is why he encourages starting to invest as soon as possible, even if you can only afford a small amount initially. Embracing market volatility. The stock market is inherently volatile, and Collins advises that patience and a long-term perspective are crucial. He underscores the importance of staying invested, especially during market downturns, to benefit from eventual recoveries. Selling during a downturn locks in losses, whereas holding on allows you to benefit from the market's eventual rebound. Collins uses historical data to demonstrate that market downturns are temporary and that the market always recovers. He advises against trying to time the market or react to short-term fluctuations. Instead, he advocates for a buy and hold strategy where you invest in quality index funds and hold them for the long term. This approach reduces stress and minimizes the risk of making emotional decisions that could harm your financial future. Part 3. Crafting your investment strategy. The beauty of index funds. Collins is a strong advocate for low-cost index funds. These funds offer broad market exposure, low fees, and have historically outperformed most actively managed funds. By investing in index funds, you can achieve diversification and reduce the risk associated with picking individual stocks. Index funds track a specific index, such as the S&P 500, which means you own a small piece of each company within that index. This diversification spreads your risk across many companies, industries, and sectors. Collins explains that this approach reduces the impact of any single company's performance on your overall investment. He also highlights the cost advantage of index funds, as they typically have lower fees compared to actively managed funds. The Vanguard Total Stock Market Index Fund, VTSAX. Collins's preferred investment vehicle is the Vanguard Total Stock Market Index Fund, VTSAX. He details its benefits, including diversification across thousands of companies, low expense ratios, and a solid track record. VTSAX allows you to own a piece of the entire stock market, capturing its overall growth. VTSAX is designed to provide investors with exposure to the entire U.S. stock market. Collins praises its simplicity and effectiveness, noting that it has consistently delivered strong returns over the long term. He encourages investors to allocate a significant portion of their portfolio to VTSAX, as it offers a balanced and diversified approach to investing. The 4% Rule. The 4% Rule is a guideline for retirement withdrawals. It suggests that you can withdraw 4% of your investment portfolio annually without running out of money. Collins discusses how this rule can help you determine your retirement needs and plan accordingly. By following this rule, you can ensure your savings last throughout your retirement. Collins explains the origins of the 4% Rule and how it has been tested through various market conditions. He provides detailed calculations to show how this withdrawal rate can sustain your retirement lifestyle while preserving your investment principal. He also discusses the importance of adjusting your withdrawals based on market performance and personal circumstances to ensure long-term financial security. Part 4. Practical Steps to Wealth. Eliminating Debt. Collins stresses the importance of eliminating debt as a first step toward financial independence. High-interest debt, like credit card debt, can significantly hinder your ability to save and invest. He outlines strategies for paying off high-interest debt quickly and avoiding new debt. Debt can be a major obstacle to building wealth. Collins explains that the interest on debt compounds against you, making it harder to achieve financial independence. He recommends focusing on paying off high-interest debt first, using strategies like the debt snowball or debt avalanche methods. Once you are debt-free, you can redirect those payments towards saving and investing. Building an emergency fund. An emergency fund is crucial for financial security. Collins recommends having 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses in a liquid, easily accessible account. This fund acts as a buffer against unexpected expenses, preventing you from having to dip into your investments. An emergency fund provides peace of mind and financial stability. Collins emphasizes that having cash reserves allows you to handle unexpected expenses, such as medical bills or car repairs, without derailing your investment strategy. He advises keeping this fund in a high-yield savings account or money market fund to ensure it is readily available when needed. Maximizing income and minimizing expenses. Increasing your income and reducing your expenses accelerates your path to FI. Collins suggests practical ways to boost earnings, such as asking for raises, switching jobs, or starting a side hustle. On the expense side, he emphasizes the power of frugality and conscious spending. Collins encourages readers to take a proactive approach to their careers, seeking opportunities for advancement and higher pay. He also discusses the benefits of developing additional income streams through side businesses or freelance work. On the expense side, he advises being mindful of spending and prioritizing value over cost. By living below your means and saving the difference, you can significantly increase your investment contributions. Part 5. Tax efficiency. Utilizing tax-advantaged accounts. Collins discusses various tax-advantaged accounts like 401, KAs, IRAs, and HSAs. He explains how to maximize these accounts to reduce taxable income and enhance investment growth. Using these accounts wisely can significantly boost your net worth over time. Tax-advantaged accounts offer significant benefits for long-term investors. Collins explains the differences between traditional and Roth accounts, highlighting the tax implications of each. He advises contributing to employer-sponsored retirement plans to take advantage of any matching contributions. He also discusses the benefits of health savings accounts, HSAs, for covering medical expenses and as an additional retirement savings vehicle. The Roth Conversion Ladder. The Roth Conversion Ladder is a strategy for early retirees to access retirement funds without penalties. Collins explains how to execute this strategy to minimize taxes and maximize flexibility. By converting traditional IRA funds to a Roth IRA gradually, you can spread out the tax impact and access your money earlier. Collins provides a step-by-step guide to implementing the Roth Conversion Ladder. He explains how to convert traditional IRA funds to a Roth IRA incrementally, taking advantage of lower tax brackets and minimizing the overall tax burden. This strategy allows early retirees to access their retirement funds without incurring penalties, providing greater flexibility and financial security. Part 6. Retirement Planning. Determining your FI number. Your FI number is the amount of money you need to achieve financial independence. Collins provides a formula to calculate this number based on your annual expenses. Knowing your FI number gives you a clear target to aim for in your savings and investment plan. Collins explains that your FI number is a multiple of your annual expenses, typically 25 times your yearly spending. This calculation is based on the 4% rule, which suggests that withdrawing 4% of your investment portfolio annually will sustain your retirement. By knowing your FI number, you can set clear financial goals and track your progress toward financial independence. Safe withdrawal rates. In addition to the 4% rule, Collins discusses safe withdrawal rates and how to adjust them based on market conditions and personal circumstances. He emphasizes the importance of being flexible with your withdrawal strategy to ensure your money lasts throughout your retirement. Collins provides insights into different withdrawal strategies, such as adjusting the withdrawal rate based on market performance or using a variable percentage withdrawal approach. He discusses the pros and cons of each method and provides guidance on selecting the best strategy for your individual situation. By being flexible and adaptive, you can ensure your retirement savings last and provide the financial security you need. Healthcare and other considerations. Collins addresses healthcare costs in retirement and other considerations like housing and travel. He provides strategies for managing these expenses without compromising financial stability. Healthcare in particular can be a significant cost, and Collins outlines options like health sharing plans and Medicare. Healthcare is a major concern for retirees, and Collins emphasizes the importance of planning for these expenses. He discusses various options for health insurance, including health sharing plans, Medicare, and supplemental insurance. He also provides tips for managing other retirement expenses, such as downsizing your home or choosing cost-effective travel options. By planning for these costs, you can ensure a comfortable and financially secure retirement. Part 7. Cultivating the right mindset. Embracing simplicity. Collins emphasizes simplicity in all aspects of financial planning. A simple strategy is easier to manage, understand, and stick with over the long term. He advocates for a minimalist approach to investing, focusing on a few key principles rather than getting bogged down in complexity. Simplicity is the cornerstone of Collins and Sears's investment philosophy. He believes that by keeping your investment strategy simple, you can avoid common pitfalls and stay focused on your long-term goals. He advises against trying to beat the market or chasing after hot stock tips. Instead, He recommends a straightforward approach of investing in low-cost index funds and holding them for the long term. Avoiding lifestyle inflation. Lifestyle inflation, or increasing your spending as your income grows, can derail your path to FI. Collins advises maintaining a modest lifestyle to ensure continued investment growth. He shares tips on how to resist the temptation to upgrade your lifestyle and stay focused on your financial goals. Collins explains that lifestyle inflation is one of the biggest obstacles to achieving financial independence. As people earn more money, they often increase their spending on luxury items and experiences. This can significantly delay their progress toward FI. Collins advises being mindful of your spending and focusing on what truly brings you joy and fulfillment. By living below your means and prioritizing savings, you can accelerate your journey to financial independence. The power of giving. Giving back is an integral part of financial success. Collins encourages readers to use their wealth to help others, enhancing both personal fulfillment and societal well-being. He discusses various ways to give, from charitable donations to volunteering your time and skills. Collins believes that true wealth is not just about accumulating money, but also about making a positive impact on the world. He encourages readers to find ways to give back to their communities and support causes they care about. Whether it's through financial donations or volunteering, giving back can provide a sense of purpose and fulfillment that money alone cannot offer. Part 8. Real-life applications. Case studies. Collins includes various case studies of individuals and families who have successfully applied his principles. These examples illustrate the transformative power of financial independence. By following Collins's advice, these people have achieved financial security and the freedom to pursue their passions. The case studies provide practical insights into how different people have implemented Collins' strategies. They highlight the challenges and successes of their journeys, offering valuable lessons for anyone seeking financial independence. These real-life examples show that achieving FI is possible for anyone, regardless of their starting point. Common pitfalls and how to avoid them. Collins outlines common financial pitfalls, such as speculative investments and excessive spending, and provides strategies to avoid them. He emphasizes the importance of sticking to a simple, disciplined approach to investing and avoiding get-rich-quick schemes. Many people fall into traps like chasing high returns or making impulsive financial decisions. Collins advises against these behaviors and stresses the importance of discipline and patience. He provides tips for staying focused on your long-term goals and avoiding distractions that can derail your progress. Maintaining wealth and happiness. Maintaining wealth is as important as building it. Collins discusses strategies for preserving wealth through prudent investment management and maintaining a balanced, fulfilling life. He emphasizes the importance of continued education and staying engaged with your financial plan. Collins explains that achieving financial independence is just the beginning. Maintaining and growing your wealth requires ongoing attention and effort. He advises regular review and adjustment of your investment strategy to ensure it remains aligned with your goals. He also emphasizes the importance of balancing financial success with personal fulfillment and happiness. Conclusion. A simple path to wealth. The Simple Path to Wealth is a comprehensive guide to financial independence and security. By following J.L. Collins's straightforward advice, you can achieve financial freedom and enjoy a life of abundance and fulfillment. Collins's philosophy is accessible to anyone, regardless of their financial background. Collins's approach to wealth building is grounded in simplicity and discipline. He provides a clear roadmap for achieving financial independence, emphasizing the importance of investing in low-cost index funds, eliminating debt, and living below your means. His message is that anyone can achieve financial security and live a life of freedom and fulfillment by following these principles. Actionable steps. Collins concludes with actionable steps for implementing his advice. He encourages readers to start small, stay consistent, and remain patient, as these are the keys to long-term financial success. By taking these steps, you can build a solid financial foundation and achieve your goals. Collins provides a practical, step-by-step guide for putting his principles into action. He advises starting with small, manageable changes and gradually building on them over time. By staying consistent and patient, you can achieve significant progress toward financial independence. Thank you for joining us on this journey through The Simple Path to Wealth by J.L. Collins. If you found this summary insightful, please give us a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. See you in the next summary.